bitch.
It's right here to the ladies.
Who love they man.
Had that man who they give their all to, and y'all got crushed by that motherfucker. Look, you wanna know why you got done wrong by the man who you gave your all? You know why it didn't work? None of your love, none of the good things that you did, or the fact that you put everything on the line. You want to show him. You want to know why it wasn't effective, why it didn't work? Especially if you really loved him, and you know, because y'all be crushed after the shit don't work out. When he do some fuck shit to you, you know what I'm saying, make you hate him. But you don't really because you still love him, because you got no choice. Even if you don't want him still, you still love him. It didn't work because a woman's job, when it comes to the spirit of correction to her man, which is the head, I don't give a fuck what kind of man you got. Once you accept him as your man, he's your head. I don't give a fuck how you treat him or how he treat you. He's your leader. Even if he following you, he's your leader. Even if you the breadwinner, he's your leader. That's just what it is. It's impossible unless a man just choose to change himself so he can keep you, or he just wise up. Yeah, there's a lot of cases of that. But soulmate or whatever, your baby daddy, your ex-husband, whatever, the love of your life, he just couldn't get right, and you love the fuck out of him, and you don't know why, and you let him take you down through there. It's because you have to go to his head.
Which is God. Do you got God in your life? I'm talking about the real God.
I say the real God. I know that works. He has a son named Jesus. Every other religion and stuff like that, I don't speak down on it because I don't know everything. I'm just speaking in my lane. Ladies, if you got a man that you still with him, and you going through hell with that man, and you just don't know why he can't get right, you need God, baby. First of all, before you even try to go correct him or try to love the fuck out of him, you're wasting it. Because your love by itself is not powerful enough, obviously. But the love of God is powerful enough to change the heart of any living thing. If you want your man to not to do what you say or live how or be how you want him to be, but you genuinely love him, you want to see him better, you got that love, the unconditional like love toward him, and you know you do. You have to go to God. You got to talk to God. Now, this will work best for best results and for swiftest results. You have to be still in the heart frame or the mind frame to where you're still compassionate towards him and not out of fear because you're scared of him or anything like that. You can't have hate or a certain level of disdain for him. I mean, you can, and you can talk shit, you know what I'm saying, to God about him, and God may even kick his ass. But most likely you ain't gonna get your desired result, your true heart's a desire out of that situation. Because you can go tell God on his ass, and you know what I'm saying, God got favor on you. See, God might kill him. God don't play. God don't play, bro, and he no respect of person. Be careful, you know what I'm saying, when you take people to God who you really love, you know, but you mad at. Don't do that.
Calm your little ass down now.
For real, cause you complain about him, he'll snatch him away. Just like, you know what I'm saying, but some of y'all call the police on that man, cause he acting the ass, and then he go to jail, you know, about 5 hours later.
Food keep my baby, well, food keep my baby.
And sometimes with God, nigga, ain't no bail.
Fuck you mean?
This works best when you still are able to tap into and feel that compassion and overlook his wrongs for the most part, to where you're not so angry with him, but you go to God and love, your love for your man who just can't get right. He fucked up out here. He can't, yeah, yeah, he ain't doing you right. He ain't living right. And he just ain't gonna stop. And you know you ain't gonna let him go. So your best bet is to go to God. God recognized love more than he recognized. Why? Because God is love. And the unconditional like love that you just naturally have for your man, who do you think they come from? You don't come from the one who got your husband out there acting crazy. Okay? So you have to go to God. You have to let God, you have to ask God to get involved in your situation. Just go to God and vent about how you feel and what your heart's desire for that man, for your man. Not so much of your wants, but the well-being of that man of yours who's headed toward destruction. That's your job. That's how you help your man, helpmate, not to change or control your man. That's where your ass getting ransacked, because you ain't even change no man, bro. Even if a man just out to choose to, you know what I'm saying, to change his ways, you know, to keep his family, to keep you, it's not a sudden change. He's gonna struggle even more. Why? Because he's using discipline, and he found in himself that he don't want to lose y'all. Okay, that's cool, but y'all still gonna have, it's gonna be a long road. But when God changed the heart of that man through your prayer, I don't give a fuck if your man believe in Satan and you believe in God. God will honor your prayer because you cover your husband or you cover your man, you know what I'm saying, just by your belief, especially if you believe through Jesus. You believe through Jesus, man, you got an advantage. You got a real advantage. Okay? On to my scoop to the front of the line. And the front of the line go quick. So I just want to put that out there. So every woman who has had that man who drag your ass down through there, that's why it didn't work. It's not your fault. Maybe you didn't know, or maybe you did know. You just didn't do it. In order to get that man that you can't help but to love, and you know you know what I'm saying, he gonna drag you down through there, and you know you ain't going nowhere. You better invite God into that man's heart, because you are connected to him, especially if you his wife, or even if you his main chick. You know what I'm saying? In the spirit realm, that's your husband. That love and that helpmate, a spirit that's in you, woman, has already been attached to a man. That's your femininity. That's your virginity. The real virginity is your submission, your unconditional love. 9 times out of 10, you can only give to one man, for real, for real. I don't give a fuck if you have 4 husbands. It's only one man who really got your real unconditional love. Like, if you want your man, don't go to no motherfucking voodoo ladies and don't go be trying to play games, okay? Because that's not gonna work. You can't manipulate a man into act right. You're gonna do nothing but fuck it up even more. Don't do that. That's not gonna work, child, okay? It's not gonna work, child. I say child because that's a child's mind frame. Don't do that. Go to his head, because he's your head. It's not your job to correct your head. It's your job to help and bless and be a blessing and to be of assistance to your head. That's the correct order. And it'll be so easy for you. I mean, you get what you want. Let God do it. But you got to believe in God first. That's a whole nother video. It's your boy Solar Man. Check it out for the truth.
Free game, free game, free game.